Thank you, Ron. The Early Learners Academy delights and educates. Clay Prindle is the Marketing and Communications Manager of the cMoe, and he is here with Education Coordinator Kaylee Anthony. It's good to see you guys, and I loved your wave.
Thank you.
You can always count on the cMoe people to bring the wave. It's good to see you guys. You made your way over in the icy morning.
It wasn't too bad getting over here, though.
Well,
not
good.
too bad.
May going home be just as easy.
Yes.
Well, let's talk about the Academy.
Yeah, absolutely. So it is a classroom readiness preparatory class. So we want these kids to be ready to walk into a preschool classroom or a kindergarten classroom and have the skill sets to be ready to go. Things like fine motor skills, listening, attention span, things like walking in a line, you know, things we don't really think about that are so important for them to feel comfortable once they're ready to be in, you know, a full day classroom type setting.
And how do we sign up, and when is this going to happen? Or is it ongoing?
It's ongoing.
Okay.
So we do 6-week sessions, and we're on about week 3 right now. This week we're doing 5 senses. And you can just sign up when you come into cMoe. You just walk right up to the front desk. We'll take your name, and you'll be signed up and ready to go for that day.
And how long are the sessions?
About 45 minutes, so they run from 10:30 to 11:15.
Or just take, for example, if I've got a toddler and they have to learn about waiting in line, what are the kinds of things you do to help kids get that idea? Because I don't do it very well myself.
Sure. So I actually have a fun technique for getting my students to walk in a straight line. It's kind of silly, but I tell them we're going to line up like little ducks. We all put on our duck wings and we say quack, quack the whole time that we walk, and we say ducks walk one behind the other. So that's one technique I use. Another one I use, and it's going to sound really simple, but just putting a line of bright colored tape on the floor for them to follow. It's a path, it's easy, it's visual, so things like that.
Yeah. It's got to be fun to see all those kids in there. Clay, I know you love this part.
It's amazing. You know, I come on here and I talk about all the entertainment value, and I talk about, you know, engaging families, but a lot of people don't realize that cMoe has the education aspect behind everything that we do. You know, we want kids when they come in to be having fun but also learning, and ELA is a great way to kind of have something different for that day. You know, we have a lot of stay-at-home parents, people that bring their grandchildren in, so it's different kinds of people coming in, and they're getting ready for the next step, that next step into preschool.
Yeah, and it's so important, especially in a happy environment, to learn these things, because it's challenging for all of us to follow orders, but for children to learn to do that and to wait, not interrupt, all of those practices. When they complete this program, then there's a new session, or they're just different skills in each session?
So with every week, I try to focus on a wide variety of skills. So we try to do a fine motor skill every time, whether that's, you know, holding a marker or cutting something out, things like that. We'll always work on our listening skills. We always try to do a science experiment and get them thinking in questions. Why? Well, why does that do that? How does it work? Things like that. So I try to do a little bit of everything within each session, within each theme.
Well, I know, and I can tell how passionate you are.
I love it.
You love kids and love
Yes.
this. So, Clay, what's the best way to get our youngins signed up for this program?
So, if they have any questions, you know, they can always visit our website, cmoekids.org. They can always give us a phone call at the front desk. When they come into cMoe and they want to register for a class, they just stop in at the front desk and say, I'd like to do ELA today. It is on Thursdays and Fridays. During the weekdays, we do other programs throughout the week. But Thursdays and Fridays, you know, ELA is the place to be.
And always fun and always educational. Thank you both.
Thank you so much.
And we're going to find out when we come back about an art exhibit with a heart. It's all about Valentine's Day. There's Jordan and Christy.